Salam, Namaskar, Rahayu, Om Swastiastu. We're here in Vietnam, but before we go on to the discussion, this very enlightening discussion with Guruji Anand Krishna, please subscribe, like, and share. Okay, today we just attended the Kate Festival in Vietnam, actually the specific place in the Cham's community. Yeah, Guruji, how did you find the Kate Festival today?
First of all, Panduranga Hare Hare Vithala. We are. It's sad to watch the ruins of a dynasty called Panduranga. Mm-hmm. And now it's, of course, in Vietnamese it is called in Cham language. It is called Phan Rang. That's the Cham way of saying Panduranga. And we were lucky, our contact here, he is doing his PhD in Melbourne, and he took us to some houses where we could see what kind of state of affairs, We were in a house where we did some chanting, and I think it is first time after hundreds of years. They have forgotten their way of prayer, how to pray, So it's very sad, and so many books. The scholar that we met, he was describing, most of the books were destroyed by wars, so many wars, So there's a war-torn country. So many books and everything gone, the philosophy gone, everything gone. It's lucky that we have scholars like him who would like to reconstruct the history of Cham, of Champa. And I hope, I wish him all the success. But at the same time, this kind of situation can happen anywhere.
True.
When you are only focusing upon the local folk traditions. So when you see here, the folk traditions are alive.
Yes.
Yeah?
True.
The folk traditions are alive. That festival is supposed to be festival, the memory of your departed ones. Yeah. So we call them Pitra Yajna. And this is kind of Shrad, But what has happened now? It's a Kate, it's a Makan festival. You come and you eat and that's it, So you have forgotten the whole concept, the spiritual aspect of it, the spiritual significance of it. Forgotten totally. And this we can see at every step. At every step we have seen that the tattva, the philosophy, the basic philosophy is forgotten. I really wish that there will be more scholars to reconstruct this history and to come up with the original ideas.
Although I must say the hospitality of the families that received us was very, very warm.
Very warm.
And it just reminded me a long time ago in Indonesia when I was small. It used to be very much like that everywhere. They will never let you go without with an empty stomach. They will stuff you with something, and that is what happened today. Even though we were leaving, entering the car, they gave you something to eat.
And it was good that we met two families. One was from, a bit middle class and middle to low, and the other one was middle high,
Yeah.
And the warmth was same.
Yeah.
What struck me was like when we went to this place where they were praying, and all the pandits were there, all the priests were there. I mean, it's I'm very sorry to say, but I must say that we could not feel that sanctity.
Yes.
That sacredness was not there. The priests are smoking, and smoking is part of their ritual now. Yeah, smoking is part of their ritual. So it's sad that Champa dynasty, once a big dynasty, lost into antiquity. So I really hope, I pray that something like this does not happen to Bali.
Because we do see signs, heading that Bali will be heading that way.
Yeah, because we are also in Bali, we are putting so much importance upon traditions,
Yeah.
not upon the philosophy.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
Nothing
tradition.
wrong, nothing
There's
wrong. But not all the focus.
Yeah.
Not all the focus. The job of a priest, a pandit, is a scholar. So a pandit should be like a counselor. Somebody comes to him, can counsel about their personal problems. Not perdukunan, not like shaman, not like, mysticism or, that kind of, not like that. But spiritual counseling. So that is not happening, and that may not have happened here also. So that now if you see that philosophy is gone, they have got statues of Shiva, they've got statues of Vishnu, but what is the significance? Nobody can explain.
It's like the meanings are lost. Because we can see there are lots of dots, connecting in this ASEAN especially, right? Cham's tradition in North Sumatra, tradition in also in Bali, and so forth. It's like if focusing only on tradition, if you say the philosophy is gone, what will happen?
It will be gone. It will be, the whole thing will be gone. Like, okay, we can be still happy that according to my statistics, there are only 50,000 practicing Ahin or Balamon, whatever it is, the original religion or Dharma belief system. Now when we speak Ahin, we have spoken about this. Ahin means Sanatana. Ahin means Vivitan in Sunda. Ahin means Pramalin, Pamana in Sumatra. So Ahin is the original philosophy of this land. So if you see that philosophy is almost gone, we cannot even find books, so not many people will know.
Yes. I'm just praying that I hope it won't happen to our beloved Bali.
Yes. I think that the thing is that Pandits, they have to be really, really men of God, not ritualists. Okay, they can perform rituals, but they should be men of God in the sense they are knowledgeable, they can speak about tattva, they can speak about philosophy. If that does not happen, we may try our very best, but if that does not happen, then Bali is on the way to this kind of degradation.
Let's all pray that won't happen.
No, let's pray, and let's do something about it.
Yes, let's do something.
We are not just complaining, let's do something.
So we're not complaining, we're not criticizing, but this is the fact and reality. And
we are sad about it. It's not that we are going to write a thesis about it.
No, but it's something that we should be aware of and do something about it. So what is any message that you would like to give to our audience?
Once again, people like this must be supported, and I can see that they are open community. It is just that they don't know, they don't know about their roots. So like even the greeting, they have lost their original greeting.
True.
So they have adopted greeting from other traditions, fine, but they have lost their original greeting, and everything is written in alphabet with French kind of dots and all this. So they have forgotten their whole the essence of their origin. We have to know our origin, and we have to be proud of our origin. We are world family. Our world is one big family, but everyone must be proud of what is happening in his house.
So let us support the community, Cham's community, and also let's support the way of life in Bali, so they will what do you call not prosper? How do you say progress or?
Right, because you see the thing is for any community, it is not enough that you survive.
That's true.
The basic theory of economy. Suppose you have got say $100,000, you put in the bank. Okay. Maybe at one point of time you're getting 10% interest at one point of time, and you get $10,000, they can live with that. If you live in a small place in Bali, $10,000 a month perhaps it's enough.
Yeah, you're a millionaire.
No,
millionaire already.
no, 100,000 is not enough. Let's say $1 million.
Okay, $1 million. That's a lot.
So you make $100,000 if you 10%. But the interest rate is going down. And then the value of money goes down. There's inflation. So what you could get with $1,000, say, you cannot get it now. What you were getting 5 years ago, you're not getting it now.
True.
Whereas your deposit is the same.
Yeah.
Your deposits are not increasing.
Yeah.
You're eating up all the interest.
That's true.
So actually you are losing money. You're losing money. So even if you just survive, you're actually losing. You're a loser.
We should thrive and not survive.
No, you have to thrive. You have to thrive. And in Bali, we have got, for instance, this idea of having 4 children.
Yeah.
You know, first, second, third, and fourth, and Putu, Wayan, or Gede, and then what, Nyoman, or Nyoman, and then Made, and then Ketut. You know, so every family is supposed to have 4 children. Now, if you learn about demography, the very first principle of demography, if you want the community to survive, every family must have about 3 children, 3 to 4 children.
I'm thinking about how to preserve a community, not a community, a race, ethnic or something like that.
Yeah, ethnic groups, yes.
Groups.
Yes.
I'm thinking also about the earth. Anyways, I think you cannot win everything.
No, you see, the thing is, I'm not in agreement that our earth cannot provide for us. It is just a matter of distribution.
I see.
Yeah, it is a matter of management. It is a matter of shunning our greed. You know, this is what Mahatma Gandhi was saying. Mahatma Gandhi said that every rich man should consider him as a trustee. God has given you, society has given you money, and you are a trustee for that money. How to use that money for the benefit of society.
And he also said that nature actually provides us with everything, but it cannot
For
provide
everybody's
us with
needs,
Yeah,
but not for everybody's greed. Not even a single person's greed.
Yeah.
So I think we are suffering from greed, and what is happening here also. And if you connect the dots, at one point you will see that it is because of greed that we have destroyed the culture here. But one thing which I would like to also remind our viewers, especially those who are interested in Bali, a lot of foreigners could be watching this, you know, try to support us in a different way.
Yeah.
Like in some places, you know, like here also, sometimes you are so dependent upon tourists that you'll do anything, you'll overcharge, you'll do things like that, take commissions and all that. I've been writing about that also, you know. Now, it's not in good taste when you're overcharging a tourist or something, and then, okay, one time he'll come, next time he's not going to come again. So I hope, I pray that this is not going to happen here, and they still remain as warm as we saw them today.
Sincere.
Yeah, but another thing is, I would like to appeal to so many of our gurus in India, you know. They are so busy going to Europe, going to America, even coming to Asia, all around Asia, they're traveling. Have you ever been to a place like this? You know, have you ever served some people without any media present? You know, most of our gurus are just building their own corporations and emporium. It's not helping for the cause of Dharma, and it's a sad situation that all those gurus, none of them has ever come here.
They'll have to come and see it for themselves.
For themselves,
and do
yes.
something about it.
Yes, not just say Hindutva and Hindu and Dharma, this blah 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 blah. No, do something about Dharma.
Don't
do
be a
something.
political
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so let's do something about it,
Okay.
and we'll end with salam, namaste,
Namaste,
namaskar,
namaskar.
swastiastu, rahayu.
Purandara Ranga Hare Vithala, Purandara Ranga Hare Vithala, Purandara Ranga Hare Vithala. Panduranga Ranga Hari Vithala. Panduranga Ranga Hari